Welcome you guys to Avoiding Table 400 on what? Episode 15 already? Crazy stuff. But hey, I wanted to say already, I apologize right off the bat, you guys. I was supposed to be releasing the episode for the green blue Luffy, but look, to be honest, right here, look, I'm gonna pop it up right here. Boom.
Grab.
Yeah, I was not happy with my recording of like just going over the matches and everything. So I'm literally gonna go one whole week of just straight editing just to make sure everything's good, and then from there it should be easy because I'm gonna be testing different stuff out so I can figure out what I think is gonna be best for the viewer, and not just the viewer but the believer, because you guys are believers on us. And not just that, so we're gonna be calling it Top Cut Tuesdays. Instead of Teach Me Tuesdays, we're going to be doing Top Cut Tuesdays, and the reason why we're calling it that is, hence with the name Avoiding Table 400, we're going to help you get to the top cut tables instead of just staying at the bottom tables. So yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about that. And then yeah, the next, once that episode was with Blue Green Luffy, I had a couple games with Demolition, Kayfabe. It looks like it was just those, but I mean, just off the bat, great results. I was saying I was gonna be able to like, I really wanted to go into more details on what I was doing, and I think that's where I messed up, where I just like, you know what, let me put the camera on, boom, let me knock it out for them real quick. Sometimes when you rush stuff, it isn't worth, you guys. Sometimes it's patience. Patience is key on this stuff. So be patient with me. I promise the episode will be out soon and it will be perfect for you guys. And yeah, that will be on Tuesdays for Top Cut Tuesdays. And then just other bigger news. You know what? Let's actually go off to Chidsters. Let's go off right there.
Good evening. We interrupt your regularly scheduled deck testing to bring you local and major announcements from the world of the One Piece card game. We are live from Demolition Games. Our top story tonight, the greatest threat to civilization since someone shuffled an unsleeved deck. Bandai has announced that unauthorized cards, accessories, and merchandise based on the One Piece card game or the One Piece IP will no longer be allowed in official tournaments and events. That's right, the era of I got this on Dueling Guard may be coming to an end. Emotions are running high. Players have begun examining every deck box, die, and playmat they own. The intensity normally reserved for reading cards they've never seen before in a rogue deck. We've just received exclusive footage of a local player complying with the new reality.
Are we live?
Bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, this deck box has been with me.
Get this.
2 regionals, nationals, and 2 girlfriends. Ah, I can't. I'm gonna save it for locals.
We're live here with Bobber Down after we just witnessed that harrowing incident of him saving his deck box for locals. Let's get his opinion.
I've been through so much with this deck box. I just can't see getting rid of it like ever. Even if they ban the use of these deck boxes, I think I'm just gonna keep it forever.
How does that make you feel?
Hurt, poor, honestly demoralized, but I think I'm just gonna keep persevering. It's not gonna stop me from using it.
You'll get through it, bud. Bring it in. We're live with Ricky. He started the slow clap for Bobber. What an emotional moment. Let's get his opinion. So why did you start the slow clap?
I honestly felt like it was just a generational talent that he was cherishing a deck box that's not legal anymore. If I play against him, I'm judge calling him, but I respect his love for Bandai. Slow claps all around for that guy, honestly.
Wasn't that just so heartwarming? How the community comes together. Now back to Scamdai. The policy aims to protect official products and intellectual property, ensuring that official events feature officially licensed merchandise. Unfortunately, players have pointed out one small logistical challenge. Getting an official playmat can sometimes feel like its own boss battle. Many exclusive designs are released through Premium Bandai in a limited pre-order window that disappears faster than a chump blocker facing a 12,000 power attack. Missed the announcement by 6 minutes? Congratulations, you may now purchase the same mat from a reseller for roughly the price of your remaining dignity. Moving on to Bandai, the new sneaky link. Bandai has confirmed sending out mysterious secret drops to select users, leaving everyone else wondering if they were invited to the party or just simply forgotten. Players across the community are claiming they've discovered a shocking new Bandai strategy, quietly making products available to certain accounts while everyone else stares at the sold-out screen like it's an ancient treasure map. One player told us, "I refreshed Premium Bandai for 3 hours and got nothing." Then their friend casually said, "Oh yeah, I just ordered one." They haven't spoke to each other since. Experts are now calling the phenomenon the new sneaky link. Not because Bandai is breaking any rules, but because nobody knows who got the invite, when it happened, or why they weren't included. Now on to local news. Relic Games has announced its very own Davy Back fight taking place August 15th at noon Mountain Time, where sportsmanship goes overboard and friendships become highly transferable assets. The event begins with 16 teams of 2, but don't get too attached to your partner. Following each round, the winning team gets to steal one member from the losing team, because apparently HR policies don't apply when you're role-playing pirate law. Organizers assure us this is lore accurate. The tournament escalates accordingly. Round 1, 2v2. Round 2, 3v3. Eventually a full-blown 5v5, assuming anyone will remember who they originally signed up with. The winning squad will sail away with $500 along with the tournament's most coveted prizes. Due to Bandai's new regulations, a set of completely unusable sleeves and a playmat. Perfect for displaying your victory while protecting absolutely none of your cards. Competitors should also note that repeat leaders are prohibited within teams, and each player must arrive with 2 decks because 1 deck simply isn't enough for organized mutiny. Dawn News Network reminder: trust no one, form temporary alliances, and remember, today's teammate is tomorrow's first round draft pick. That is all for DNN Breaking News, where we'll continue to monitor every situation. Always remember, in the One Piece card game, the real treasure was the loads of money we all spent along the way.
This has been Breaking News with the Dawn News Network.
Yeah, it's crazy, you guys. It's crazy what Bandai's doing. I mean, all the mats that we've been able to do for Brawlhalla, all the sleeves we've done, they just don't want us to have fun and actually be showing off our things. But like Bobber did in that episode, I know your locals can still... You can still show up at locals with this gear, still rep the stores that you love, still rep these cool fan-made stuff that people have done, and then yeah, official big events. I guess Table 400, Brawlhalla. We'll start doing some more like generic mats, but just still going off on the Davy Back. The Davy Back. I'm excited for that to pop up. Look, let me boom. Yeah, Davy Back August 15th. We're literally a month away. Well, yeah, a month away by the time you're watching this episode for this event. So get ready. I mean, get the people that you think, well, not the people, but get an extra person that you think you will pair up very well with. The event is going to be just an amazing time. So we as Brawlhalla are excited for you to show up to that. And then here, look, I'm going to give you let me pop it up on the screen. Boom. That's the mat. Yes, it's going to be an unofficial mat, but look at it. It's who isn't excited for Davy Backs, and the ones to be showing it off has to be Foxy Pirates themselves. And yeah, we created this banner, and then just to make it even better, I'm more than likely assuming that these sleeves will be official. They can use at these big events, but we'll pop up the sleeves that you'll be able to win if you get first or second. Boom, right there. Look at that. Yeah, those are the sleeves that we're going to be going with. Another great thing about that event, we will have a side event. So don't feel like you are just once you're like eliminated, you're not able to keep having fun. After round 2, you will be able to continue on a side event and participate for the same mat, but just obviously with a different label saying side event or something like that. But still stuff that you can leave with, though. It'll be 3 mats from that side event that will be given out. But other than that, different stuff. Like I said, we're getting Tuesdays, we're getting Thursdays throughout the week, and then we're also going to be tossing in an extra day. So you're going to get 3 things of content moving forward through Table 400. This last part is on Sundays. Sundays, we will be releasing Dawn News Network. And you guys have been seeing it. Chitty has been killing it. The community's getting excited about these new news networks. And we're going to be releasing more shorts. So if you're not following us on all the other social media platforms like Twitter, X, TikTok, Instagram, look us up. We're under as Avoiding Table 400 Shorts, just to make it easy for you guys. I know some of you guys can't watch the full length episode for our podcast, but with the podcast being the main source where you can see everything, if you really liked one of the shorts and you're like, I want more information, you can always come back to these videos so you can see the whole thing, get a bit more detail. But yeah, we're excited, you guys. We're, instead of just having one day out of the week, we're going to give you guys multiple days. For the Top Cut Tuesdays, I don't know how consistent they will be, but I for sure do know it will be like every 2 weeks that we will be releasing episodes, just because we want to build up enough video footage and give a good full explanation of what's going on and how you can improve as you're playing that deck. So bear with us on those. If I can get more out as fast as I can, the more I will. But at the end of the day, I prefer quality over quantity. So I'm going to make sure that these videos moving forward are always going to be top quality videos. It's not just like half-ass situations. So yeah, I want to make sure you guys' experience is great through our view, and our view being believed by you guys. Yeah, hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, exciting stuff coming forward. Today's episode is going to be way shorter than usual, just because, again, this is the middle ground where we're doing all these new changes, where a lot of stuff will be being eliminated, a lot of stuff are being improved on, and improvement is always great, and out with the old, in with the new situation. So we're glad that you guys are still tuning in for this. We will be announcing future events that we will be hosting as well, so tune into those. But one thing that I did want to bring up, the new set, OP.15. Honestly, now that everything, well, at least all the leaders have been released, except Blue, by the time I'm releasing this, we'll probably have it by Dawn News Network if they release it this Friday, so tune in for those. But yeah, it's crazy. These leaders are looking broken. That 10-drop Shanks is going to be doing a lot of change in this meta. The other deck that's going to be completely counts. One thing I saw was, one thing One Piece loves to do is they release a new card that completely eliminates an older, big, top tier deck. Like the Kaido is going to be eliminating a Nell. So then there's going to be a change in meta, kind of like how they did that Lucy event with what's her name? What's his name? Emu. Yeah. So stuff like that. It's just it's crazy that these new leaders are coming in with new characters, and obviously some of these leaders might not be played. Kind of like how people are saying that Mihawk is going to be a lot better Shanks, just because. What, you play the Shanks, you restand 2, and then you do lead ability. He might as well rest either the event or himself, and then you restand in a couple, 1 or 2 more, I think, and then electrical Luna the whole board. That seems more dominant than just resting everything and then just swinging at it. That you're about to swing at their face, and then you're gonna, on top of that, you're stunning everything. Yeah, pretty dominant right off the bat. And I know there's a couple other deck builds people are doing with stuff like this, but so far that's dominant. I think I'm gonna have to give Mihawk a try. Me personally, I've not been a big green player, but there's always change, you guys. Like I said, you can't be stuck with one thing. You have to constantly be adapting to what you want to do. So I'm gonna be asking a lot of questions. I'm gonna be asking I'm gonna be failing a lot. So just because I'm on this podcast doesn't mean I'm always winning. So other than that, yeah, we're super excited to have this Dallas event coming up soon, the Flame group. So I need to start getting practice for all that. So I'm going to be putting in way more time into locals. So some of the locals I'll be attending will be demo. It will be North Salt Lake if I can make it. I'm going to be going for sure to Kayfabe. And yeah, if you guys have big events that you guys locals that you guys really love, comment down below. I'll see if I can make time to get to them. But yeah, I'm always stuck here at the shop, so I need to find a way to get more practice in. And obviously practice means I need to go to tournaments, not just sitting in a table and just grinding all day. I like it, but I need change. I need variety against other decks. So repeating one same deck is going to be crazy. But I did want to ask you, what deck do you guys want me to use next for the not Teach Me Tuesdays. Look, I'm already screwing this up, but Top Cut Tuesdays. Blue Green Luffy is a great deck, but I know there's other decks that people would love to hear from. And then obviously I may not be the master of every deck, but on an episode, if it is a deck that I'm still like newish to it. I'm going to be bringing in someone with me that's going to sit down for that episode, and we're both going to go over it. So I'm going to bring someone that has full on knowledge, and then someone that's new, so technically like me, going into this deck. So I mean, there's options. There's like Yamato, there's Yamato, there's Ace that's coming out. That's another one with a proper setup, being able to swing double swing and then 10k to face. That's crazy. That's coming up. So I think I'm gonna lean in towards the next episode of Top Cut Tuesday. Will be after I release the first one, but the second episode of Top Cut Tuesday, I think I'm going to try to lean either by starter decks or by OP17. That way it's a bit more like newer stuff, or I could like already be doing some proxies. That way I can show some like combos that can happen with the new stuff coming out. So yeah, I'm going to be testing stuff out, so that way everything works out perfect and you guys are getting full educated through the screen and everything. Another great thing is we will be moving around we'll be messing around with a new setup for the podcast, so you guys will see a change of environment on here. So that's going to be new. It should be popping out like in the next like a week or two, that you'll probably see the new layout and everything. So again, bear with us. I don't know if we will skip an episode just to make sure everything's set up properly, or you guys will see another episode with just me on here for this. But yeah, super excited for all this new change, excited for these big events. I'm excited for these new leaders that are coming out. I'm excited for the new characters. What about you guys? I mean, starter decks are right around the corner, and I'm excited. I can't wait to play Katakuri myself. The new starter events, I still highly recommend you guys grabbing, if you're participating in any of these tournaments. If you want to try to win, I think the best decks will still be Kuzan and Katakuri. Yeah, I mean, Luffy has the event, but I mean, that's about it. What is it? Kid has what is it? Killer, but I just don't know if Killer by himself can like really change the game for that. But hey, we never know. I might be wrong, like I've been wrong before. Like, stuff can change. People see the proper build, or I'm gonna be right. I think Katakuri, I mean, ramp, and then you do like a lot of like life removal and all that stuff. Who's gonna say no to that? I mean, yeah, Kid has the redirect, well, give a character block, and then I think Basil's on there, so I mean, yeah, you remove a life. But I don't know, big bodies, quick and easy with that new Katakuri block. I don't think he's a blocker. I think he's just a 5-drop. Yeah, down -1, get 2 back active. Active or rested? I don't know. I'll pop it up right here. No, that's what it says. I stand corrected, or I stand correct. I don't know. I don't see it myself. I'm just recording this and then I'll edit everything in together. But yeah, I'm super happy that the community has been giving us great feedback on everything. They love the skits that we've been doing, and I love that the community is participating in these skits that we're able to do with Don News Network. So great things are always happening through the community, and we're always being adapting to making sure everything is great for you guys. Another great thing that I've seen personally is, now that I've been going to these locals, I've been able to interact with you guys, and you guys have been asking me questions, and I've been able to like answer some questions, you guys. So I'm glad that you guys are like itching to like not stay in the same space that you are when it comes to like the bottom tables, or like if you're stuck in the same spot and then you're still not able to like figure out what's going on. Ask those questions. Miggy, he's one of the people that asked me one of the questions. Well, didn't really ask me the question, but he just, after our match, he literally told me, yeah, there's like this pace that I just don't know where I'm struggling. I just don't know, for once it hits like mid to late game, I don't know how to like fully like finish off the game, or like what the next step is. And just a simple answer, well, not a simple answer, but a one way I was able to help him out was just explain what tempo is. And for a lot of people, they don't know what tempo is. Some people do it without them knowing. Some people have never heard of it and still probably don't know how to execute it. I personally can't fully explain it properly, but if you just type in on any like YouTube video, just be like One Piece tempo explanation. You can find a bunch of videos. I'll probably like link one that I think personally gives the best explanation down below in the comments. So keep an eye out on that. But tempo, just as a general view, what it is it's that initiative where you're starting to you're starting to lean in towards more of the game, of like finishing the game. And what I mean by that is, at least this is the way I see it, by the time you finally have a full board and you haven't been touching like swinging to face or anything like aggressive to the point where like the by the time you're like 10 dawn or your second 10 dawn, like you should already have like a pathway that you should be following to like get to game. If you don't have that set up, like with the matchup between me and Miggy, I had a heavy hand, and on top of that I had 3 life, and he was playing Nami, and I think this was like our 4th turn of dawn, 10 dawn. And yeah, by the time he had a full board, like he still couldn't go in for that game because that following turn I was going to go for that game. So it's those moments where like you're going to start doing initiative, like instead of like constantly summoning bodies, you're going to start adding some of those dawn. You're going to start swinging certain swings either at their board or at their life, depending, because if they have a heavy hand, half the time, well, majority of the time, what I always tell people is if they have the heavy hand to swing at board, you want to reduce your opponent's hand. By the time when you're ready to swing in for a game, they barely have anything, because if you just swing to their life, half the time they're just going to take it, especially if they're high life. That gives them just an extra like 2k or a resource or even a card that they just need to like switch up the whole game on you. So stuff like that, reduce their hand as little as you can before you start going to their face. Usually that's the best strat. That's one of the strats that you can do against green. Some of the strats you can do against Nami. Obviously Nami keeps gaining life, but starving them in a sense is one great way of like going into tempo. Obviously, once again, I'm the worst one to explain it. I try to give my best advice or give examples as we're there on the table, but I'm going to link a video down below to show that. I'm going to link down a video that I've probably seen that gives the best explanation, at least to my viewpoint, and hopefully you guys can learn from that. And then next time you guys play me, you guys are already putting that into works, and I'm like, well, you got a game. Yeah, so I'm excited once again, like for all this stuff that's happening around the community. We're gonna be saying goodbye to a couple members from the community. They're gonna be moving, so Bobber and Bert, shout out to you guys. Thanks again for the community, what you guys bring to them, the friendships that you guys have made with us. Other people, if I missed them, I am so sorry, but just put in the comments down below, how dare you forget about me. But once again, you guys, it's great seeing everything improve around us, and this is a shorter episode, so like I've always said, you guys down below, comment what you guys want in the next episode, of if there's other decks you want to learn from, if there's some things that you guys have seen, or your guys' even predictions on what starter deck is going to destroy me as I'm playing Katakuri against you. Another great thing that you can mention is, do you think Mihawk is for sure going to be dominant deck, or is that new Luffy going to be even better, or is Nami still going to dominate the meta? Comment down below these answers, questions, whatever you guys want to toss. If you guys just want to talk crap about me, do it. I know where you live. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. My name is connected to Abe, known as Abraham or Zeno in the community. Thanks for showing love with you guys, and bye bye.